Just wanted to give you all a quick introduction about myself before I give you a tour of my studio. I'm 24. I currently live in Houston, Texas. I've been here for about a year to get job experience. Hopefully in about a month I'll be moving back to Austin, which is home to me. I spent the majority of my life there, so I'm really excited to get back. There's a great wargaming scene there, a lot of great artists. I'm very excited to get back. I'm recently engaged as of a few days ago. I'm going to be getting married to my best friend. Super excited about that. Hopefully y'all get to meet her in one of the future videos. But we have a cat together named Ernie, and I will introduce y'all to him as soon as I can get up and go grab him. He's right over here, but I know as soon as I get up to go and get him, he's going to run off. So let's keep trucking along. I went to school and got a nursing degree. I am a registered nurse, and my first job that I've had so far has been in neurotrauma. So hopefully whenever I move back to Austin, I can get an ICU position. And the cool thing about nursing is a full-time staff nurse in a hospital only works 3 days a week, which leaves 4 days for hobbies or whatever you want to do, other constructive things. So that's kind of where I'm at right now. I'm trying to turn my hobby into sort of a small business and do commission pieces for people, really get involved in the community of artists in the city to cultivate my skills as well as enjoy other people's work as well. So that's why I've designed the morningstarpainting.com website so that I can have a gallery for myself and hopefully a burgeoning area for other people to discuss wargaming, any of the miniature model series lines, and the painting hobby that goes along with it. Oh, look, it looks like Ernie came over here and he let me catch him. This is Ernie. Say hi, Ernie. You're on YouTube. He's kind of camera shy. Sorry. You're a star, Ernie. Instant stardom. He loves being picked up. Yeah, he definitely loves it. Anyways, so I guess I explained a little bit about the website. The link will be on the video. Please stop by. I have literally no web designing experience at all. So what I've gotten so far is kind of a feat all on its own. But I have some friends that are really good at web design and all of that stuff. So hopefully I can get a really well put together space for people to use in the future to talk about miniature wargaming and painting and things of that nature. So let's go ahead and take a look at the studio. It's not really a studio, but I've got some stuff and it helps me do what I enjoy. So yeah. Alright, YouTube, yeah, check it out. This is my workstation. This is where the magic happens. It's kind of a compact area, so I've really had to make use of space and storage. But here, I'll start going through some of the stuff. There's a recycled cat litter box. It doubles as a trash can. Wonderful, saving money. Down under here, I have my phone case that I use to carry my miniatures around, and I'll show that in a later video. The one that I use and kind of some of the pros and cons about storage and whatnot. So we can talk about that later. But yeah, I got this desk on Craigslist and it's absolutely perfect for what I need. It's a roll top, so this comes down and covers the whole workstation so that the cats or whoever, like if we have company or something and my fiance doesn't want my stuff all over the place, I can close it up and it kind of passes for looking nice. So I've got these like really awesome little slide outs and stuff and some drawers, and I mean, it's a desk, what else can I say? But I really like it. It's really sturdy and it's made in America. Not that that matters enormously, but it's kind of cool, I guess. So here's something that I made. This is my paint holder for all of my Game Air Vallejo paints. And we can talk about paints and stuff later. I know the internet's totally saturated with people arguing about this and that brand, but that's what I'm using for now, and I really like it. But I made this thing, and it works really well for what I need. I've got all my technical paints down there, primers and stuff, and then the entire line of Game Air. I've got some of my terrain pieces that I've done. These two were the first two pieces that I ever did, so they're kind of rough, but just from following YouTube videos and stuff, this is kind of what I'm trying to give back, I guess, now that I learned some of the techniques and hopefully can give back to the community so that people can watch my videos and make their own. So these are the two first ones that I ever did. It was like 2 years ago. Here's a piece that I just finished. It's on my website on the gallery. This is the Crash Tequila Lander from, what is it, the Battle at MacLeod or something box set. So yeah, there's a tutorial up on my website actually for that. I got this from a local artist here in Houston actually, this picture here. And it's obviously Star Wars characters playing miniature models. I thought it was super appropriate. Got some little miniatures just sitting around. This mortar and pestle is amazing for crushing like chalky paint and using that in your models. So it's really good for that. Let's see what else I got. I've got paint brushes. I've got some really good lighting. Oh, yep, it works. Here's something I'm actually going to be working on soon. It's the Grey Knights tapestry. It's going to go on top of one of my Dread Knights. I just haven't got to it. I've got my little rotating wheel so that I can move the larger pieces without having to hold them for hours. I don't know, just little bits and bobs for things, lots of tools. All my tools are in here, like putty and pliers, and this is all my drill pieces and some foam. All of my extra bits from the hobby are in here, all in their own little plastic baggies. All the cards that my parents and my now fiance have sent me, my favorite ones I keep in the back with like some little gaming mementos from my childhood. I actually got this at WarGamesCon. I'll have to find and put in the description down below who I got it from, but it's awesome. It's like laser cut cardboard, and it's like a game turn counter. You can count the turns. So I thought that was awesome. I haven't painted it up. It's kind of my to-do list right here, these guys. I've been working on a Trollblood army for a little while now, trying to branch out of the Games Workshop series of games and try something else. So I've done all the bases first. They were a little bit easier for me to do because I got like literally 50 Trollbloods models at the same time. So I was a little overwhelmed with that project. So this is kind of what I'm going to work on too. I really want to see if I can get some really cool terrain pieces out of this box set. I picked this up when I was in Austin the other day because it has this amazing, super awesome poster inside that tells you all of the different Citadel paints and what they go with and how it looks. It's amazing. This is such a good tool for new and experienced artists. So I'm really excited to hang that up once I move and use it aggressively. So let's see. Back here I've got all my Citadel paints, and for the longest time I kept them organized in that little tray, and then it's just like, no, not anymore. I know the color I need and I'll grab it and go from there. I've got my little salt here for the salt and hairspray trick. We can talk about that later, but I'm sure most of you know what that is. I've got this really cool boom magnifying glass light thing that I use all the time. I don't use a magnifying glass ever. I just use my eyeballs because they still work pretty good and all. But I've just got like a lot of nursing junk and stuff back there, like newspapers and stuff. And here's all my tools. I found this at an antique store. It's like an old little toy crane from like those candy grabbing machines, and it like opens up and then it closes, and it's kind of hard to do with one hand, but I think you get it. I've been holding on to it because I want to use it in some kind of junkyard terrain. So here's my airbrush area. I can go over this in more detail later, but I've got the Badger Renegade airbrush right there, my Dremel, some airbrush cleaner, and this is like a little ventilation system. It'll pull air in so the fumes don't go into my lungs and give me cancer and other bad stuff. But there's like piping in the back, and I'll open the window and stick the pipe out so that the fumes will go outside and I will not have a bad time as an elderly man. So I've got my jigsaw and my little photo pop-up light diffuser dealio down there. Most of this stuff is new because I had to get like all this equipment so that I can have a little bit more of a professional gig, I guess. But it's been really fun. If I didn't point anything out, leave something in the comments or something. Be like, hey, what the heck was that, man? Why do you use that? And I'll be happy to tell you, or embarrassed if it's something that is pretty noobish of me to use. But yeah, I'm definitely still learning. I watch all those other pros on YouTube and I learn from them. But hopefully now with this, I can start to make some tutorials and paint some good models. Get involved and give back with some helpful tutorials for people for things that aren't covered a whole lot. So yeah, that's my workstation. The next apartment we move into is supposed to have 2 bedrooms, and I get to have like half of that second bedroom, so it's going to be a lot more space for me to kind of spread out and get some more junk. But yeah, that's my studio. Please feel free to like the video and subscribe for future updates. If you're feeling really adventurous, head over to my website where you can check out the gallery. The link is on the screen and in the description. May the dice rolls be with you.